Of love.
To be a newspaper delivery boy, I used to always complain about the papers were so big, you know, and heavy. You brought us the world's smallest daily newspaper. I wish I could have delivered it.
That's right. It's a great little paper. Of course, you know, here in Charlotte, if you want to get in the Charlotte Observer, you got to do something like rob a bank or kill somebody if you want your name in there. But it is not that way in Tryon, North Carolina. If you want to know what's happening in the mountain town of Tryon, you need a bulletin. The Tryon Daily Bulletin, that is. It's the world's smallest daily newspaper. How small is it? About the size of a piece of typing paper. And most days, the Bulletin has between 10 and 20 of the small pages.
That's all. Doesn't take long to run them through.
Seth Vining has been running the paper most of his life, and when you ask him why he bothers to put out a daily, he just smiles.
Because we're stupid, I guess, because we really need once a week or twice a week, but Dad started as a daily in '28.
It was January 31st, 1928. Seth's dad, a printer, needed something to do, so he ran off a page announcing the new Chamber of Commerce officers and a local fire. He went up and down the street giving it out.
Okay, I'm trying to find out something about that armed robbery up at Slurd truck stop this morning.
Seth has to get all the stories for the paper himself.
It looked like maybe they went in there and took that stuff and then decided they were going to burn it down.
The front part of the building was in flames?
Yes, Tryon, population 2,100, does have some fires and robberies. But most of the news that Seth Vining finds fit to print is much happier.
We're our friends. We're counting for a girl.
Well, you let us know what it is and we'll put it on the front page.
Okay, you better.
Well.
Terry Dorsum's baby will make the front page. So does the volleyball schedule and any new home buyer in town. No hard-hitting investigative reporting.
I think I can do more good using my phone and calling someone if something I don't think's right and try to do it that way than blast it out in the paper where you make them mad and can't get anything done.
Seth doesn't worry about getting scooped by other papers. Whatever he gets, he gets. It has to be that way. After all, there's only so much one man can cover.
That's going to sell some merchandise for me, I believe, Seth.
Oh, good. We'll run it just like that, then.
Okay.
News isn't the only thing Seth collects. He also has to get all the paper's advertising from local stores.
I try to get it during the day, and in the night, I get it all ready for the typesetter for the next morning so they can start on it.
Many nights, Seth and his wife are at the office until 10 or 11 o'clock. The paper goes to press about mid-morning. To the post office in the late afternoon. It finally gets to readers the next morning.
You certainly don't get rich at it, but it does serve a community service.
But the call of community service doesn't appeal to many. None of Seth's 4 sons are interested in the paper. They're just not interested in the work it takes so the town can know Mrs. Pexton was honored or Malcolm Wiltshire got his 500-hour pin. But Seth Vining has no regrets that he spent his life as the town crier.
I think the town is much better because of the Bulletin being here and taking part in the community. And that to me is the satisfaction of doing it.
Terry Dorsum's probably watching, so I guess I better tell you, since she made the front page of the Bulletin, she had a girl. And so it was on WBTV News as well.
I like this one here. Mark Garrison and George Williams of Channel 3. Their equipment malfunctioned. They will be back. What happened?
Well, the first time we went up there, our camera fouled up, and so we had to make a second trip up there. It was great.
The front page.
So we made the front page. That's right.
Putting out a small-town newspaper is a confining job. Putting out a daily, I can imagine. That's where I started off in journalism, was with a little weekly newspaper in South Alabama as a printer's devil. And, you know, folks don't realize how important hometown newspapers are.
Oh, that's right. People just can't wait to get them every day.
Absolutely.
Or every week, whenever.
And like you say, the news that wouldn't appear in the big city daily.
That's right.
Absolutely. Like the breakfast menu, I noticed.
Good story. Good story. And you know where CJ is? Describe himself.